But I think there is like a very key piece of being a South Asian woman in the US. Um, a lot of what I saw my parents do, even with their degrees, was to figure out how to be invisible, right? This idea of like, you show up, you do your work, you do it well, you don't cause trouble, get your A's, and then you get out because no one can take that stuff away from you. And being trained in that type of way in the home, being affirmed in that type of way, whether it's in high school or in college, getting into good schools and getting good grades, getting an Ivy League degree, all those things, right? Is an affirmation of what it means to embed myself within a white supremacist structure and to assimilate within that. Assimilate or be invisible, I'm not sure which one, maybe a little bit of both. But like, I'm actively saying now that like, I actually want to be visible. I actually want to show up as myself and not just as a body, right?
Mm.
And that is a very uncomfortable space for me to be in because everything that I've learned has taught me something completely different, right? So when I talk about my work, I'm like, well, in my experience, blah, 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 right? This is what I've seen. This is not my expertise, not my like, my achievements or things like that. Just like, a very, very unassuming, like in my experience, like what I've seen, or what's come up is this. That is a very, very different way than for me to say, like, I was one of the few people that got a joint degree in urban planning and public health before there was even a joint degree, right?
Mm.
Like that,
Mhm.
like I was trained under Mindy Love, who's one of like the foremost scholars
Mm.
in thinking about the health effects of displacement and thinking about root shock analysis, thinking about health equity and health disparities. I don't talk about that a lot. It is so uncomfortable. It is like
Mm.
wearing an itchy wool sweater. Like I just want to take it off. Like I just don't even want to wear it.